Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the LEGO The Hobbit. Not the LEGO The Hobbit, just LEGO The Hobbit. So best as I can figure, our next level to play in free play mode and do as much as we can is roast mutton. So let's do it. There will be 7 of the mini kits in the first section, 2 of the items, and 1 of the designs, the only design. There will be 2 in these 2 mini kits in the second section, 1 of the items in the second section, and then 1 item at the very end there. So that seems like pretty well split apart. There. It is a really nice feature to break the levels up, but then the levels are way too short for it to matter.
Seemingly in great haste, proved a mystery.
The concept's good,
No
the implementation's pointless in levels in this game. It would make a lot more sense in some of the other LEGO games. There are a lot longer levels.
It would be wiser to move on.
It would also make sense if maybe there was twice as many levels, but they were shorter.
Not go near that place.
But I'm not sure.
We cannot read. Lord Elrond could help us.
It's hard to decide how long the level really needs to be. It's weird the power play here going between Gandalf and the other characters. They're just like fighting. So Gandalf goes from being this like character that's just arguing with the guy to being super powerful by the time we're at the end of the Lord of the Rings.
Trolls.
And you can really feel that the story is supposed to be something closer to focusing on Thorin than Frodo, even though Frodo would be the main character's perspective you're looking from. Or is it Bilbo? It's Bilbo. I keep getting backwards. Frodo, it makes even more sense that like Frodo is supposed to be the character you're looking at the story through, but all the other characters are supposed to actually be more important and the actual heroes. So we need to switch to this guy and then bring out the ring and then put this together. Notice it seemed like it brought me out of Wraith mode for a second there. What in the world was that? I guess if I'm hiding and invisible with the ring, doesn't that make it a really easy level to beat? Some kind of flaming mushroom. Let's see. How am I supposed to climb up that? So now we're just in a completely different fireworks section where there's tons of stuff going on over here. Pinata right up there. Now I have the loot doubler, so I shouldn't really have a problem with loot going forward. Oh, there was an item over here I didn't pick up. Get one of those. Something to build over here. Push this. Ah, lower the pinata. That's fun. That's a fun concept right there. Why is there not a pinata in every single LEGO game ever thought of? There's another balloon destroyed. Notice we are almost a master thief already. And yet somehow we didn't get it before. 4 there. see. Let me check the extras to make sure. I have always loot emeralds on. Double loot, attract loot. I need score doubler. Oh, you may have also noticed I have a million studs again. That is all thanks to the bonus level that literally takes like less than 5 minutes to play and gives you a million studs. It's more work really to actually. Oh, what am I trying to say? It is more work to climb to the bonus level because you can't fast travel to it. Yeah, you can start a fire. You're a dragon. Of course dragons can start fires. Just makes sense. Such an easy bonus level. I've really hated some bonus levels though, so it's not like I have room to complain if one's easy and wants to give me a ridiculous amount of studs. I didn't even know I was going to accomplish something there. It just felt like the right thing to do. So back down we go to sneak mode, I guess. Shame that didn't break us out of sneak mode so we could just run around this level without having to deal with any of that. There's a Morgul blade thing.
Who's that?
Over there on the right. Here we go. Made a scarecrow out of just coincidence.
Just need to sprinkle a squirrel dung.
Squirrel dung, you say? So come over here and break this. There's the design. It's all its necessary glory. Which is to say no glory at all, really. What's here? What do I do to get that one to show up? Like, there's nothing to break here. Yeah, that makes no sense.
I hope you're gonna gut these nags. I don't like the stinky parts.
Made it to Master Burglar. Let's bring back our mithril bow. Maybe if I shoot this, that will bring something. Made it. Then over here's one. You can do fishing if you like. Hit. Now I did turn on always hints when I was having trouble with the game being buggy, and that very well may be affecting some of the stuff, affecting the way some things look, or whether a hint is popping up or not, I don't know. It probably doesn't affect the free play levels or the story levels at all, if I was to guess.
Might improve the flavour.
So let's ask a question here. Does the Mythal Megapult work as a catapult? Here it is. Slingshot switches, fires the large boulder. Interesting. Yeah, that's a large boulder, alright. It's a little dark. So now instead of spending time switching between the one character that has the slingshot, maybe I could just we could instead just equip that item. Unfortunately, neither solution is any better than the other. Feels like there'd be something up there, but nope. Not yet, at least. Roll this way, roll this way. Ah! Now let's switch to this guy, and now I can get this section. I imagine this guy was just not available at the time of playing this level. Trying to get every single stud for some silly reason. So we have always mine minerals enabled, and it's working a lot better than I thought it would. I thought always mine minerals would mean when we hit a mineral section that you would just automatically win that cutscene, that QuickTime event. But it's literally just giving me the minerals as I need them. Every time I hit a block, I'm getting an emerald. That makes those red bricks a lot more helpful. I could go find a trading spot and trade a large amount of emeralds that I'm going to have very quickly here for probably a lot of other things I need. If I can figure out where. Even if I can't do that, then I still probably am going to be very well suited. It's a shame you can't sell the loot. That feels like something that should be an option after a while. But nope, we'll just have a ton of them. And when I get one that says always mine like gold, then every time I hit a rock I'll get an emerald and gold.
What is it?
I'm a burglar. Hobbit.
Burglar Hobbit? Can we cook him?
We can try.
That line of dialogue should have been I'm a booger so much.
Drop him.
But I bet that he didn't snot all over him in the movie, so they only use movie dialogue. There's the Oakenshield out of nowhere. So we're into the second section, I think, right now. Let's get these. So I am gonna fight these 3 trolls. So I know I can't go probably too far away from the goal. I need to switch to Gandalf. Am I Gandalf? I think I am. Walk, I can't see. Walk. This way, that's not Gandalf, that's why it's not working. There's 3 Frodos, Bilbos running around right now somehow. That man is that troll in the way. Seeing what I needed to do. So this section. Not yet. Not yet. Look at these chili peppers. Or sausages. I don't know what that was really. Come on, flail guy. Where are you? Is he not equipped? Yeah, he is. We used him before. Pool. Now we've got item number. This is a chicken, so I bet this was a gag. I don't recall shooting a chicken at the guy before. Is it hidden? No, so it must be up here somewhere. Really hidden. Wow. That target is super hidden. And the indicator really wasn't even pointing us to what we can't team up attack apparently with that guy. Let's team up with these 2 and attack. Knock him on the fire. Quick time event with the annoying button clicks. I mean, this feels like that's just a debug option. It feels like something you would have so that you could record footage of somebody and then hear them when they were pressing the actual controller. Just as a... and they just left it on. So, probably would have only been like 1 line of code to fix that bug. And I don't see any reason why it would be helpful. Avoid the sheep. Get it on his head. Let's see, team up. Team up with me. Attack.
Lay down your arms, or we'll whip his off.
Well, they were pulling his leg there, not his arms. What started all this? Like, they snuck up on the troll for...
Let's just sit on him and squash him into jelly.
I like be so tired and real like sprinkle sausage.
That does sound quite nice.
Dawn ain't far away. Let's get a move on. I don't fancy being turned to stone.
He even mentions being turned to stone. Interesting. So I guess this is where the guy would have gotten the flail at the beginning. So kind of adventurous there, having to get your weapons on the journey, or getting powerful weapons. It gets repeated, certainly, later on. Let's see. Who can dig? We can dig this guy out. Let's see. Mithril fireworks bow, I think, will free this one. Nope, it doesn't. So that's not a silver. It looks kind of silverish, but I guess it isn't.
Nothing wrong with a bit of raw dwarf. Nice and crunchy.
Not that one. He's infected. Yeah, he's got worms in his tubes. In fact, they're infested with parasites. I've got parasites as big as my heart. One of the biggest parasites I've got you.
Yes, a riddle.
What would you have us do then? Let them all go? But I don't know what you're up to. This little ferret is taking us for fools.
Let's see. Slingshot this guy. Slingshot this guy again. Slingshot this guy again. There we go. How many collectibles do we have left? None. We've got everything, so we can just move forward in the story. Pay, 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 pay. We've got 2 guys to free here. So we've got to go through this puzzle again. This one. That's actually the blaster figure. Megaphone / blaster. It gets used quite a lot. LEGO Star Wars in particular. Man, every season they've got another couple sets of the LEGO Star Wars series. The people cannot get enough of Star Wars. Whereas that's a good comparison to like Lord of the Rings. People can easily, I think even the most fans of fantasy could easily get enough of the Lord of the Rings and move on to another fantasy series for a while. I don't think there's enough fandom there and enough content there. Really. Even though I suppose the number of movies are almost the same and were the same for a while. That's interesting. It seems like it just skipped a whole section there. And do they get turned to stone permanently, or do they unturn the stone? It would be an interesting fantasy story, I guess, if they got turned to stone permanently, or even unpermanently, and then like hunters would go out during the day and smash them all up and murder trolls in the middle of the day. I think you probably would tell a better story if it was only while they were in sunlight, so as soon as the sun went down they were free again. Because if they were just always stone, you don't even have to worry about destroying them, and if you don't have to worry about destroying them, then why aren't there a ton of troll statues everywhere? Oh, it's a dragon's egg. Could not figure out what that thing was. Looked like a flaming piece of candy. Mithril fishing pole. I don't think I've seen anybody actually ask for that, but it may get us a good thing. Still have yet to find the mithril flail. The one item we actually really would need. It would be really weird if the score multiplier worked in the bonus level to a guaranteed million times 3,800 and something, and that would be quite a lot of studs just running through it once. So how are we doing on mithril? Wrong button. Game's still kind of loading. There we go. We have 12 pieces, which puts us in a decent position. This ancient armory, could we make it to that? Or this quest? Yeah, let's see. Make an effort here. This is the first area we come in. Like, there we go, 40,000 for Elrond armor. Is Elrond the guy we see in Mordor? Shadow of Mordor, I mean, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. I don't know. That would be cool. The question is Elrond the... No, because the name of the guy was something along the lines of Brimmel something? Gillimore? Something? There was something there. Where's that question mark? It should be right here. But I don't see it. Alright, moving on. Oops. Don't fall too much. And really wants to be a pain, doesn't it? Lego legs of Lego Hobbits. So short. So much extra walking. It's so slow. Up here somewhere. I have to get on top of that section. So we'll go this way, I guess. What do you want, guy?
Oh, I knew we shouldn't have come here. My wife insisted on seeing the ruins of Dale up close, even though I said they were haunted. And now she's up and disappeared. You don't think the ghosts of the old citizens got her? No, that's madness. I'll just stay. She'll come back.
Well, actually just staying there is a good strategy. Unless the person who's lost and in an unfamiliar position also decides to just stay where they are until they're found, then it's a terrible strategy. But more often than not, what happens is one person goes looking for the other person goes looking for the other person, and the lines get crossed.
What in blazes are these horrible things?
These are skeletons, not ghosts.
Help!
They didn't even have us fight ghosts.
This stinks.
So I just hit B to get her to follow me, and then we'll just follow the yellow brick road as it was.
Good. What in blazes are these horrible things? Help! Help!
So notice it's just repeating the audio immediately. There's a skeleton somewhere coming. Stuck on the geometry of the world. You can see that this world, this area in particular, is not well designed for a Lego game.
Good.
The
What in blazes
jumps
are
up
these
are
horrible things?
too tall.
Help!
You're not
Help!
smoothly on the same surface, and
Good.
it's all kind of ramped.
What in blazes are these
While you
horrible
do
things?
jump around a lot in Lego games, it's not common for you to actually need to jump up. Like, here's a great example. That should be smooth right here, and it is. This is smooth, and it is. But some of the other sections we've been to aren't.
Oh, it's you. For a second there, I thought the ghosts had come to get me too.
I guess that was actually a terrible example, because
Come
it
on, let's
showed
leave
the
this
exact
creepy place
opposite of what I
already.
was trying to show. Alright, next quest. Let's see. Mithril brick this direction.
Pains me to leave treasure behind. Maybe you can get it.
Well, one of these is the darkness creature. That one. That I think I'm looking at is the darkness creature. So let's go find a kite. Yeah. I'm heavily using the markers to point me in the right direction because the city is easy to get turned around in. Here we are.
So many moons have passed since Smaug wreaked his fiery havoc on this town. So many lives lost, homes destroyed. And what does my husband mourn the most? His missing dragon kite of all things. 'Cause the wind came and carried it off towards Erebor earlier. I'd like to return it to him, if only so he'll stop going on about it.
So we need to find that in a level. We'll even double check to make sure that's what this says. Find the dragon kite on the level on the doorstep. It's actually being rather nice about telling us exactly where we're supposed to go. So use the item to destroy all of these. All we can. Nice chunk of studs right there. These, I guess, are just shiny silver, maybe mithril statues. And there's nothing more to it, though. Interesting, I would have sworn there was gonna be a little bit more to all those statues, that they would have gotten used or something. And we see these owls all over the place. And getting reused quite a lot. And see, if I was Legolas, is that the character that can climb up this wall? Or, like, I don't even know what character climbs up this style wall. Is it, can the dragon do it? With its claws? No.
Give us a hand, would you?
It's like, oh, I guess that was it. They just gave us a wall to jump off of. Man, sure does seem like there would be more to that.
Give us a hand.
Look at that, I'm up to 144 emeralds already. That is a nice turn of events. Let's go this way, clear out this section here, and maybe work our way down that way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. If I jump over that wall, will I make it? No. If I go this direction, will I make it? No. If I jump over here, I can't, it's an invisible wall. Can jump over this pile of things. There's a great example of just like, you could have Legos here to break, but it's just having a pile of rubble, it's not even breakable, seems very un-Lego like. It's only been 37 minutes, it seems like a lot longer. I'm losing steam for the day. Need to call it quits. It's actually quite a major part of planning to record for YouTube for me, to look at the clock and see, is this too early in the morning, is this too late in the evening, am I mentally prepared for the next hour of recording and talking and all that. Alright, how do I get down there? There must be a way. Where? He wants me to go all the way back around? I'm not willing to do that. We may have to skip this section. Let's see. See, it's right down there. And it is right there. So I do have to go all the way over there. Let's move forward then. That looks like there should be a door right there, according to the map. Maybe it's right here. Okay, good.
Maybe
What do you
that
want?
goes there. And planning on looting this cave, are you? Well, I suppose I could let you take some of the treasure. If you help me get to it, that is. Rotten place is a puzzle, I tell you. Rigged only to reward the most persistent explorer. So, let's get to it.
To find the prize and stake your claim, trace the path of the blazing flame. Dragon's fire spreads through the land, from the lonely mountain ran, blazing its fury through the trees, and brought the forest to its knees, raised the homes of men and dwarves, while elves turned from its fiery jaws. So I need a character that can start fires. How about this guy? So this is men and dwarves. This is the forest. And this is the mountain. So let's read this again. This is quite one. Trace the path of the blazing flame. Dragon's fire spread through the lonely mountain. Mountain, trees, forest. Men, dwarves, elves. Alright, so this is the lonely mountain. And then I don't think there's one that says trees or forest.
Maybe that
Here.
goes there.
So that
This
is the next
goes-
one.
Not to be a backseat block smacker, but are you sure that's right?
I think so. Leave me alone. Don't make me question it if I'm doing it right. Men and dwarves. And then elves.
Ah, you did it. Now don't be mad, but it looks like the biggest piece of loot was actually sitting by the door the whole time. Ah well, we had some laughs either way. Take it for your trouble.
Oh, so I did get the mithril brick. For a second there, oh, what a terrible design. For a second there, I thought that 1,000 stud was just an indicator you did it wrong. But we'll give you something for your efforts. Wow. That is bad. Bad. Is there really a reason to not fast travel to the section? I don't think so, so let's try to get the mithril brick. I wish I could just fly. You're a dragon, why can't you fly? So we're slowly emptying the open world of collectibles. Makes wandering around areas less and less necessary. Run this direction. Run this direction. Which way to go now? Can I make it this? Yes, I can. Is this the way? Nope, how about this way? Here we go. Running. How come the dragon's not faster? Why is it pointing to two different things? Oh, I guess I have to build a bridge first. Do I have to actually build it? Yes. Some of these, I think the loot system, if it was half the time you just paid and it automatically built, that would be nicer. Doing this as many times as I have now, it's starting to wear on me a little bit, and there's still a lot to do, and that is quite saying a lot considering how unfinished and broken this game is, and I will constantly continue saying it's unfinished and broken, because it is unfinished and broken. But we've already built one bridge, so maybe they should have combined the two. But I like this. I like the fact that it's forcing you to actually see how you would make this with real Legos. So it would contradict what what I like about this new mini puzzle, if you could bypass it. Maybe just have a skip button if people don't want to see it after a few failures or something, which may very well be the case. I've never failed enough to know for sure that there isn't a skip button. Where am I heading? I guess I'm heading this way. There's a character over here, we might as well get him. Hidden just in the middle of nowhere. Another character unlocked. And then there's a quest over here. What a weird thing for them to do, to have all this extra stuff just over here in the middle. What do you want?
Yo ho ho and a bottle of summit. I'd quite like a piratey swing. Yeah, I know. I ain't got the best singing voice. Tell you what though, someone maybe that swing I mentioned, I'll be much too busy having fun to bother myself singing.
He just wants me to build a swing, okay? Do I have enough? I bet I do. No, I don't! I don't have enough ropes! Let's see. Switch to our favorite item for the moment and start giving me rope. Ooh. Is it counteracting? It is. It's counteracting it. I need to turn off the extra. Interesting. Always loot emeralds. So maybe that's how this whole system is gonna fall apart, is if I need emeralds I can turn on that one thing, but in reality it would stop everything else from being able to be collected. Well, which is more worth our time? Running around trying to get rope, which we're not going to get any, or buying it and running back to this position? I think it's better just to buy it and go back to this position. It won't be too bad. It just fly this way. Is that really where I'm supposed to be? Yep. There's a couple of quests over in that section I didn't even do anyways. It's kind of silly that the game didn't allow him to mention rum. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I don't think a child or even that many, a good portion of adults would be able to purchase rum if they were trying to, or even get their hands on it in any way. How much of this do I need? Probably 200. So my precious studs are going away. And you know what? While we're here, we need copper too. We're always short on that. So let's get up to 100 there. So that's 300,000 studs gone. Let's see what this guy wants.
All this scaredy talk of dragons. Pah! I eat dragons for breakfast, dear traveler. Why, I laid to rest 50 of the blighters only a minute before you arrived.
There's a
If
dragon
only there was a
behind
dragon
you.
here right now, I could give you a demonstration of my fearlessness.
So, this is another design thing. And it won't be tricked by this.
All this scaredy talk of dragons.
Next quest. Here. Where's the doorway? Is it right there? Yep. So we walk across here, this door opens. Little hidden things. Didn't even see.
A hand, would you?
What do you want?
Ah, perfect timing. Remember that cave you helped me out with? Well, I've stumbled upon this old warehouse that looks to be in a similar state and bearing similar loot. I'm sure you know the rest. Help me sort the place out, and I'll deal you in on the treasure.
The way this dragon turns his head and is animated is quite strange. Light 2 fires, but choose with care. Each flame ignites its neighbor's neighbor. Once the sun burns whole again, the treasure will be your savior.
Give us a hand, would you?
Alright. So there's one here. And
Would you?
one here. And one here. So let's start this.
You know, I think that'd look better over there. Oh, sorry. Ignore me.
But there's no way to put these things out. Is there?
Give us a hand, would you?
Okay, I can put them out. So we need to figure out which ones we need to do. Cleaning out this area would be really the great first step. This whole thing should have been clean to begin with. It's neighbor's neighbor.
Would you?
So, did I do it? No. So we need to get the full circle lit. There's one here. So probably this one. Yeah. And then this one would be a mistake. This one would be right. Yeah. There's nothing in there.
Now that's a tidy warehouse. Now the treasure is ours for the... Oh, who am I fooling? I grabbed the treasure before you even got here. You see, the kindness you've shown me today, that, my friend, is the greatest treasure of all. That, and I do love a tidy warehouse.
Well, we get the mithril brick regardless of whatever stupidity brought us to it. So we know what this quest is. And we know what this guy wants. And we now need to set this as our destination. We're going for the long haul here. What if I switched characters to this guy? Is he faster? Not really. Maybe a little bit. It's, I guess, appropriate though. We're a big old Yeti climbing on a snowy mountain. At least we're being thematically correct. Far too long a journey here for nothing to happen. Although it would be a little annoying if something attacked me and knocked me off the cliff. Doesn't have to be completely devoid of activity. Here, we'll switch to Gandalf. How much do you want now? Oh, it remembered. How lucky. I wonder if it is gonna remember everywhere. That would be very nice. Swing set is what we're making, I believe. Man, that's a lot of Legos. Is this a swing set in the shape of a boat? I think it is. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Or maybe it's two Lego boats merged together, so it is a swing set. Yeah. I guess that's actually a very interesting design. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. Seems like something you would see at a water park or something. There's your standard mast piece for any Lego boat things. I have a Lego pirate ship that I enjoy having quite a lot. Don't actually do anything with it, but it looks nice on the shelf.
I can't believe you actually made me a swing. And a pirate theme one as well. Well, now I have to stop singing, don't I? I had a song all prepared for when you failed as well. Oh well, thanks for the swing. Looks great.
I want to ride this thing. Oh, see, somebody spent some effort on this. Somebody made this for something. This should have been in a level, absolutely. You build this and you swing back and forth and you knock something down from the edge. Man, that is a disappointment that you could have missed a design that's interactive and well made. Very well made, a lot better than what we've seen on some of the other things. What is this one? Yeah. Press Y when near a dock boat. Well, I'm not actually close enough. Let's see. Were we able... Did we get stuck last time? There was something that happened, I think, when I tried to get these mithril bricks. This will be the last ones we get, by the way, too. We've got a good collection of mithril bricks. We probably have a decent collection of loot, so we could go back and build some more things. We have a nice amount of items that are gonna solve a lot of quests once we get around to actually doing those quests and starting them. So a significant portion of what we see on the map kinda has already been done. We just need to go up to the person and talk to him. Where is this? What was the deal with this one? Did I get stuck? Why is there shining light? Why am I supposed to dock? Show me where the dock. Oh, I got stuck, I think. Yeah, like I'm getting stuck right now. Here we go. Run this way. Run this way. Run this way. See, that just looks like it's available for up for grabs. Let's see, and if we change to somebody that can fish. A X X. We get a key, and the key is over there. And the key unlocks this, and then that pushes. We get out of the way. Yeah, and that just feels like it opened those. It wasn't timed or anything. Yep. That should have been easy. Why didn't I get that last time? I jump this direction. And then jump this direction. Jump this direction. Jump this direction. This direction. Maybe I fell in the water and got frustrated. I may have done that. Seems a little unlikely, but I was probably right in the middle of thinking I wasn't gonna finish this game 100% also, so I could see myself not bothering some of this. Now I said that was gonna be it, but I wanna dock here. We'll dock with this dock on this dock. It's like, it's all a dock. Purchase Alfred. Alfred. Like Batman. Alright. So that's good. So now I could fast travel into this section and try to do a lot of stuff. We've cleaned out that area. We've done a decent amount of everything over here. So this whole section of the map is kind of empty. There's still a lot of stuff to do over here in the daytime. Sauron is available for purchase. We still haven't found that guy either. It's rather strange. We did this section. Maybe I have to purchase this guy. Maybe that's it. This area we haven't touched yet. This area we haven't touched yet. More stuff to do this way. I'm still looking for that guy. All over the place. All over the map. We're looking. Maybe I should clear out this area. Rivendell would make some sense. No more quests are really achievable here. We tried to get to that and failed. There's some stuff over here we could do. Actually, there's quite a lot of stuff we can do. We can go here and craft a couple of things. Looks like there's some stuff we missed over here. Oh yeah, I can't get one of those, and one of these, the Bilbo and the Beanstalks, seems new. Or maybe it only shows up at night. Interesting. So I should play at night too. Still a lot to do, a lot of collectibles, but we're making good progress. We've got 20 mithril bricks, so that could make at least 2 things if we're frugal with the mithril bricks. We've gotten 58 of 160 mini kits, so we're making good progress there. We have 45 of 98 characters unlocked. We're at 41.1%. 21 of the 32 diagrams have been gotten. 8 of the 16 master thieves have been achieved. 6 of 32 of the gold bricks, red bricks, have been unlocked, and 72 of 250 mithril bricks have been unlocked. But even though that number is a little small, a ton of these question marks are going to be just go talk to this person and they'll say, give us, I want this item. And then it will immediately say, well, he already has that item, so we'll do it. As we are moving through the levels, that more and more is going to happen. Anywho, that is going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.